Ada's life changed at a very young age. She was only 3 years old when her parents died in a tragic accident while traveling for school-related work. With no one else to take care of her, Ada was sent to live with her grandmother, Oma. Oma was a 55-year-old woman, bitter and cruel. Instead of showing love, she blamed Ada for the death of her parents. From that day, Ada became a victim of hatred and abuse in the place that was supposed to be her home. As Ada grew older, she continued her education and got into junior secondary school. Ada was a brilliant student, very intelligent and hardworking. But life at her grandmother's house was extremely difficult. Oma was a palm oil seller, and every morning, before Ada could go to school, she was forced to hawk palm oil around the streets. If Ada did not finish selling the quantity given to her, she would not be given money for school. Because of this, Ada always arrived late to school. Her teachers complained, but nothing changed. After school, she returned to hawking palm oil until late at night. Many times, when she came back tired and hungry, her grandmother refused to give her food, calling her a burden and saying she did not deserve to eat. The stress, hunger, and emotional pain slowly affected Ada. She could no longer concentrate in class. Her grades began to drop. When the end-of-term results came out, Ada failed. With fear in her heart, she showed the result to her grandmother. Oma became furious. She beat Ada severely, shouting that Ada had wasted all her money and that she would never go to school again. Ada tried to explain, saying it was because she was not allowed to study properly. But instead of listening, her grandmother beat her again for talking back. Ada begged, cried, and promised to do better, but Oma refused. School ended for Ada that day. Soon, the holidays began. Ada's cousins, Chidi and Ella, came to spend the holidays at their grandmother's house. Ada hoped that at least she would find some comfort. But the holidays became the worst period of her life. Her grandmother turned her into a full-time house help. She washed clothes, cleaned dishes, cooked, and served everyone, yet she was not allowed to eat. Oma warned the other children not to associate with Ada, calling her parent killer, and telling them to stay away from her. One afternoon, Ada went out to hawk palm oil again. She was weak, tired, and visibly sick. Earlier that day, she had told her grandmother she was not feeling well, but Oma ignored her and sent her out anyway. As Ada stood by the roadside, a car stopped in front of her. Suddenly, the woman inside shouted, "Ada!" It was her late mother's best friend. The woman was shocked to see Ada hawking palm oil. She asked who allowed her to be doing such work, and Ada replied quietly, "My grandmother." Immediately, the woman poured the palm oil on the ground and said firmly, "You are not going back to that house." She took Ada to the city, to the place where Ada once lived with her parents. From that day, Ada lived with her. She was treated like a daughter, returned to school, and finally found peace and love. Back in the village, Oma searched for Ada but could not find her. With time, Ada's cousins returned to their parents, leaving the old woman alone. When sickness came, those same people abandoned her, saying they could not spend their money on an old woman. Years passed. Ada grew up and became a successful young woman, a medical doctor. One day at the hospital, Ada was told that there was an elderly woman at the reception who was very sick and could not afford her hospital bills. Without hesitation, Ada told the staff to begin treatment immediately, saying the woman might not have anyone to help her. When Ada went to see the patient, she was shocked. It was her grandmother. Both of them froze. Oma began to cry, begging for forgiveness. She confessed that her children had abandoned her and that she regretted everything she had done. "If I had known you would be my savior, I would have treated you better," she cried. Ada forgave her grandmother.